video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know in just 5 minutes in order to be able to paint on pebbles, sea glass and beach pottery. First, you'll need to wash the pieces that you're going to be working on. So just use a little bit of washing up liquid and some water and pop them all in a bowl. I usually leave them to soak for a few minutes, swoosh them around a little bit in the water and then rinse them really well under running water before drying on a clean tea towel. The materials you'll need are acrylic paint. Something like Galleria acrylic by Winsor & Newton is good for painting on stones. You'll need some acrylic ink for the fine details. I use Daler Rowney FW acrylic ink. And to seal the stones at the end to protect the design, I use a matte UV varnish. You'll also need 3 paint brushes, one that's slightly larger, one smaller one for the fine details, and a third that you can use for varnishing the stones. I use one of my old paint brushes. I'm going to be using a couple of these stones to paint some birds today, but the technique is pretty much the same whether you're working on beach pottery or stones. For the sea glass, I tend to just use the white acrylic ink because I feel like they work better with a more delicate design. You'll be able to see some examples of those at the end. Having marked out the shape of the bird using 2 coats of acrylic paint, I allow it to dry, which takes just a few minutes, and then I start on the details. For this, I use the acrylic ink and a very fine paintbrush. I really enjoy this part because I love to add pattern to my designs. You just need a bit of patience and a very steady hand. Leave your finished artwork to dry for about 24 hours and then apply very carefully 1 coat of varnish with a thick brush.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind.